I'm not Mr. President. I'm only lucky to be appointed as a minister under his administration, and who is in a position to implement his policies. And Mr. President said, this is what you want. Come up, see what we can do. It was approved by Mr. President, sent to the National Assembly in 2024 budget, that there should be consortium of judges and justices, that they must remove judges from where they are renting houses. They don't even know where they are living. Where they are living are criminals. We rented houses where the landlord will say, look, you have not paid. Leave. It's embarrassing. A policy anybody should commend Mr. President. It is in the National Assembly budget of 2024, appropriated by the National Assembly, assented to by Mr. President, which is a law. What is the problem? I'm only the implementer. Go and implement this. Federal Executive Council of Nigeria approved it, the contract and everything. It is not my policy. How would you now want to kill me? I'm implementing what the federal government approved. I mean, I've never seen a country like this. But let me also explain. Assuming do not concede, it was my policy. It was my idea. Assuming do not concede. What is wrong in that? I was a governor of Rivers State. For the first time, no governor in the state ever thought of that idea. To say, look, we must have what we call owner occupier. Let the judges have where they can say, today I'm retiring, I have a home. You cannot influence me. Home is very, very important. I did not only do that for judges, also for Rivers State judges and justices who are not serving in Rivers State, but also serve at the federal government level, be it in Supreme Court, be it in the Court of Appeal, be it in Industrial Court, and Federal High Court. Nobody said, I did that to judges. Just because I'm in Abuja. And you remember, it was President Tinubu when he was governor of Lagos State that introduced these owner-occupied houses in Lagos for judiciary. It was one. It was a policy. Before I copied from what he did in Lagos, to establish it in Port Harcourt. But again, all those houses I built for judges, how do I own them now? How do I own the judges now? Had there not been series of orders against us, against me? Now, let us also say, that is why in our country, instead of people to commend you, particularly from the legal profession, to commend you that, look, for the first time we are seeing a government who now talks about the independence of the judiciary, how we attend their independence. You allow people who have no job, who are professors online. I never knew there are professors online. This is my first time that professor I appointed online. Without university. And when they talk, now just listen and say that, oh, there's also a professor that spoke. Who is this professor? Which university? How was he appointed? How was he made a professor? So it's unfortunate. So I want to say clearly, the idea is not mine. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not the president of Nigeria. It's the Federal Executive Council. Presided by Mr. President, deputed by Mr. Vice President, and approved. And I have to implement what Mr. President policies are. When you say civil society, it's unfortunate. Who are these civil society members? Where were they? No, this is the point I'm making. I agree with you. Who are they? I never said civil society. So that you understand me well. I said, they said as one professor online, who nobody knows the university that appointed as a professor, where he lectures, or where he has lectured. I never, if I don't even know. Now if you say civil society, where is civil society? Now let me tell you, I saw one young man, they call him Adenyanju, from Kogi State. He's also part of civil society. This was a young boy who came to me that went to deputy, he went to National Public Secretary of PDP. I said, no. Yes, I said no. Yes, I said it would be, and it was not. Yes, I have no regret about it. Then suddenly became the civil society activist. It was kind of contrary with me. Then you see him to go to say, Wike, you are grabbing Lauruga. This is the kind of civil society you are talking about. People who have no job, you turn to civil society. Now, those who say that the governors should not. You mean as I am, as a governor of a state, take for example as FCT, for example, when I was governor, then take the minister of FCT. The courts are down. You go to the Federal High Court. The cases they preside, the Administration of Justice for whose interest? And a residence of where? River State. It's not correct. It's not correct. It's not correct. I'm a governor of what? I'm a governor of River State. To make businesses to move on. To make residents to be happy. To have good governance. And they have no access to justice. Now I should fold my hands and say, until federal government comes to make sure that the Federal High Court as the River State is good enough for the judges to administer justice for the interest of the people of the state. As a governor of River State, that you know, by its own position in the south-south, up of the south-south, there's no industrial court. And the industrial court was in Bayelsa. 80% of the cases in Bayelsa State, industrial court, from rivers. And then I see my people moving to Bayelsa State. And I said, what? I said, come on. I can't talk to the president of the industrial court. Listen, no. I'm ready to provide industrial court here. I don't want my people to. So that is the way to guide industrial court. Now listen, those who say so, MBA, both state at the national level, was locked. MBA was sitting in the premises of the State High Court. When the government of River State then locked up the court, MBA had no access to their secretariat. As a governor, I said, no, we won't allow this. I built the secretariat of MBA. That is also to MBA. As a lawyer, as a governor, MBA wrote to us who are governors, who are lawyers then. How do you support their own profession to grow? I beat my chest as a lawyer who and then a governor. I was the only person who supported MBA to have a befitting secretariat. That also means you want to buy MBA as a governor. The body of benchers called those who are lawyers, who are governors. We're tired of this federal government budget of the MBA of the body of benchers. How do you support us? As members of legal profession, how do we make our profession to grow? I can speak to you with authority. River State government gave support. So now what does that mean? You want to also guide. I also tell you this. When Mrs. Justice Mary Obiu was the chairman of the body of benchers, she wrote me a letter as the minister of FCT. We have a problem. The road to the body of benchers, the lights are not there. Can you help? As a lawyer, as a law bencher, have an opportunity to help my profession to grow. And I said, look, go and do the road. Go and do this. That also means you want. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah, yes.
But to find or see judges coming in front of everybody who are associated with litigants is not good optics. They say, in fact, this is usurpation of the role and responsibility of the judges. Like it doesn't have to be politicians doing that for the judges specifically.
Yeah. Who approves money for the agency? No, hold on. Let us start from somewhere. Why would the politicians approve the money for you? You see, we try to cheat shadows. If I do it, I can influence. But if I will appropriate money, I cannot influence. Who tells you that? Who appropriates money for agency? Yes. No, I'm coming. If agency wants 20 billion to build houses, and National Assembly says, no, we'll give you 1 billion, for example. Then what happens? So you think that by the National Assembly appropriating this, they have no influence, or they cannot have influence? Why do we chase shadows all over the world? Even before now, under the military, houses were built by the executive for the judiciary. But for different government policies, where these houses have been sold, and that has now made the judges to be now stay where you cannot even guarantee their security. Are you now saying today that because as governor of River State, we built for judges, I'm no longer governor. Therefore, I have bought over all the churches. I mean, what kind of, as a country, you tell me. What kind of thinking, reasoning is that? In fact, you are even insulting the judiciary. First of all, if you say to the end or whatever, and the judges or whoever should be awarding contracts, as soon as a dispute, who does it go to? If the dispute of contract of the contract, who will preside? Who will assign the cases? I mean, why can't we, for once, believe that we should make our institutions to be strong? This is the first time in our administration as far as we are concerned in this country, apart from the military, the government has come up to say this. Do you know that all the National Assembly buildings is under the FCT? Who did it? The National Assembly. And it's a different arm of government. Yes, it's correct. All the presiding officers, their houses or whatever, under the FCT. So that means you control the Senate president.
All right, sir.
Kind of country.
That's a new reaction. I was expecting which is considered that this is older of fire.
Yes.
So it's not an official residence. Why the
Now, let me so that you differentiate. FCT has its own judiciary, just like a state, right? Now, what we have done by the presidential approval, under the FCT, you can have the owner occupied, but we cannot, as FCT for Federal High Court and Court of Appeal, because they're not under us. So the owner occupier has to do with the judges of the FCT. Yes. Which is like a state providing for their judges. Do you understand the point? Now, what we have done for the Federal High Court, look, because we have the federal, just like what we did, like as a governor of a state, we have Federal High Court in Rivers State, in Lagos. State government said, let us look at the cases. It is not conclusive. It is support you are giving to the federal government as a government. Now, as FCT, what do? We also have to give support. President said, look, I'm coming up with a policy with the Minister of Justice and Authority on how to handle the Federal High Court, the Court of Appeal, but for FCT, this I agree. You have a right to have this owner. And that's what we have done. We are not the owner occupier for Federal High Court and the Court of Appeal. No. But you have a division. You have a division of the Court of Appeal in Abuja. Even though you have also had the headquarters. You have the Federal High Court in Abuja and also the headquarters. So what you have done is, look, as a government, and President having approved that, look, they should have that, just like what we are doing for other federal agencies, police, army, we do that. We do that. So there's nothing new, but it's only for the judges of the FCT that we're having the responsibility of owner occupier that we're entitled to. So people should not, instead of you commending the effort of the tribute administration, you turn around to say, oh, you are doing this to buy over or to I mean, it's madness. We cannot continue to support that. Okay. Okay.
Some of these residents.
I like the word shanties. Define what's called shanties. What's called shanties in the first place? What's called shanties? This is a city. And you want to compete with other countries, cities of other countries. Shanties makeshift. You don't even know those who are there. People commit crime, they go and hide under shanties. You can't tell who is living here, who is not living here. You don't even know who they are. Under the trees, under the cashew nut trees, all kinds of people. We have a rail line this way. We have a rail line this way at the center, which is very easy for criminals to block the trains. And then you come and say, oh, train going to Kaduna has been blown up. Train going to the government is doing nothing. And you want us to follow out to allow criminals to go and hide there, to begin to commit all kinds of atrocities. You say, oh, people are kidnapping in Abuja, robbery in Abuja. Where are they staying? Would they stay in any house or houses of the same house you can identify them? One day. Go there and see yourself. There are no houses. Under trees. People are using anything to make it house. That is what criminals like. Do you know why the metro line had never worked? Even after President Buhari commissioned it, you know why? Former President Buhari commissioned it. All the rail lines there, all the water lines, from these guys. They just cross, jump over the fence, the dwarf fence. You say, no, we can't continue with this. And to tell you that the government is a government of giving human face, we don't need to discuss with them. No, we don't need to. Like you said, that Nigerians, I need to pay to the population and the identity that they are Nigerians. But, you have the government that says, look, human sympathy, even though they pose a lot of insecurity. Let us look. Talk to them. Let's look. What you're doing here is fair. They agree it's not fair. Why are you doing this? And I agreed. I said, we are right. And we were wrong. We are sorry. That's okay. We are human. What will we do? I said, the committee. CP, the SSL, the NATO lands, this and that. And they came up and said, we are sorry. We will do it again. Okay, fine, no sorry. As a government, we have a responsibility to our people. And they have discussed us, take on to social place. What government is prepared? But in doing that, we consider the issue of security. It's not about sentiment, it's not about emotion. No, I'm not interested in that. I'm not happy. You see, government owes a duty to protect life and property. Any government that cannot protect life and property, you don't need to, you can't be there. So it's not about emotion, it's not about sentiment. Today, you hear they bomb so place. Tomorrow, you hear so area be bombed. You won't come up to say, what happened? It's the same thing that if we allow, now, in the next few months or days or weeks, no one can tell, anything can happen to the metro line. And then you come and accuse tribute administration of being sensitive, not understanding, not even trying to appreciate lives of people. And then we're trying to take a step to stop anything that will occur. And you not say, oh, the shanties are not where we should live. Shanties are illegal people. Yes. Why does the criminal need human face? No, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Why do I have to sympathize with the criminal? Why should I? Now, come on. What the criminals are not only shanties. Land grabbers are criminals. Why do I have to sympathize with criminals? Why I have to be friendly with criminals? Today, no. Let me tell you. You said my style. No, it's not correct. Excuse me. Yes, I would like you to give me a see. Today, on Saturday, I was in my town with the director of land control. I don't sit in the office to be told this and this. I do. On Saturday, I was there. What is going on? All the green areas, all the taken away. What's going on here? No trees, nothing. This is good. That's okay. Come. Invite everybody to my office today. You ready? I said, hey, I don't know who, but I hear you have allocations here and this and that. What? Not that loud. It's not control. If anybody has approached the green area without approval, too bad. Too bad. The building will go down. No, it will go down. Certainly, yes, it will go down. Yes. And then without what? Compensation for what? You cruise on land. I pay compensation. No. No. They won't. Well, until then. The only person that can give you that approval is the minister. If you go and do business with civil servant, what's my business there? Sometimes people can do business with them. They give you land allocation paper. What's my business? It is only the minister the power to sign. Oh, who just like I told you that. Before I came on board, there was a director of land who wanted to say on behalf of the allocate land to somebody. Does he have power? What let me see? Anything you did illegal, what happened? What's my business? In you having an illegal business with people. No, so that the point I'm please. Please just try to understand this. Please, we're always in a hurry to get something. And being in a hurry, you'll be in trouble. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Somebody goes to sign a CFO when you know there's only the minister that signs the CFO, and you're telling me he represented the minister. I mean, how can you tell me that? You know it is the minister of FCT that signed it. Ordinarily, the president is the governor, but that power has been given to the minister of FCT. Right? Some states, the governor donates their power to the attorney general. I will see the law, you will see that this power has been donated to the attorney general. And the attorney general can sign on behalf of the governor. You don't tell me that a civil servant will go and sign a CFO on behalf of the governor or the attorney general that the power has been given to. And then you come to bring sentiment. Then somebody is acting about them. Now, why I don't want you to go away from that? When you say this, yes. Now, what are you saying? They went and took land from area council. The matter go to Supreme Court. Supreme Court said no. Every land is under the FCT. Now you now go. What I expect you to do is to say, look, we have made this mistake. What do we do to regularize? No. Don't cut me short. Just calm down so that you get a picture. Some people just move in. And you know, we have this tendency. He will stay 2 years now. It's not 4 years. as a minister. You go, and that minister will come, we'll find our way. That is what you have in this country. I won't stand for that. You can't go to a place and just start developing on a land that does not belong to you. You go and grab land, and then you go, you know the worst thing, they go and institute action against the FCT. They have their way in the secretariat. They go to the legal secretariat. They have their people. They go to lands. They have their people. The FCT minister is sued, but the suit will not reach him. He will not be served. And then they go. The court will give judgment. They constitute everything. Not my staff. But you should be aware that that's what we're trying to, that's what we're doing now. And that's what is painful to people. Do you know, as I came, how many directors of land have changed? Yes. Some people saw it as their birthright. Yes. I said, no, you will leave. I removed them. No. The point was, no, first of all, if you want to clean up a place, and you know that these people are part of the town, you need to. So listen, you out. Do you know that I made approval for staff to be changed? Some people sat on it. Yes. Until I said, no, we can't continue with this. Everything turned to ethnicity. Everything turned to religion. I'm an Hausa Fulani. I'm a Yoruba. I'm an Igbo. I'm none of this. Everything. So, when people know you are doing the right thing, and you don't want this thing to continue, what did they do? They fought back to say, see, because I'm from social place, because this is my religion. Rubbish. No, not where I am. Those who are not patient are those who want to collude with them. Those who are too much in a hurry, who do not want to follow due process. Due process takes a long time.
Where are the steps?
No, let me tell you, first of all, you apply for land. Do you know I sit here? Some people tell me that this place, the land is free. But how did you know? They have agents, even in the system. I'm minister. Somebody comes here, sir, here is free. How did you know this? I got the data come. How did somebody know that here is free? I will not allocate. It will not work. Look, I sat here. They bring things for you to approve that former minister did this and I said, I will not approve it. Why did you not approve it that time? Why should I approve it now? No, don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. I will take my time. You know, it's a system that is very difficult. But with support, you go to that place. It is not easy. See, when there are people in the system who had it way there, and then you have now come to put changes, it's not going to be easy. It's like you're fighting corruption. Corruption will fight back. Yes, that's what's going on. Corruption will fight back.
Well, your excellency, the need has been the revolutions have happened. And I believe one thing that is on the mind of everyone is what is the next line of action for your administration for these shanties that are now taken?
I will not allow shanties. Forget about what the empty lands, that no land will be empty. There are things to do for the development of the next. Yeah, what's that? Yes, what's that? So what's that? That I have something to give to my friend, I will give to my niece. So what rubbish is that? After all this, you see, I tell you people all this. So you, as you sit down here now, I should bring my enemies. No, tell me that I should. See, I do the right thing. It doesn't matter what anybody says. My conscience says, look, what am I doing? Am I right? The moment I'm convinced that I'm right, I go ahead. Forget about people. Is there anywhere you be in office people will not say, yeah, they did for friends? So if you don't do too, they will come and say, after you were there, your friends were suffering. People write you, after all, you're a governor, your parents are suffering, your parents are walking on the road, there's no car. Well, you know, you don't just rush and go and hustle for what you're not caught for. My party have not come to reach me that they need my support for their governorship candidate in Ondo. During the Bayelsa last time election, my party came to me and they want me to support the Bayelsa PDP governorship candidate, who eventually turned out to be the governor today, the Senator Dirty. I gave full support. Full support. Full support. When I mean support, I gave everything. And he won. My party came to me. In Endo, I mean the Edo, they came by and said, look, you know I won't support Obaseki, you know. I mean, it's natural, you know.
Although you did it the first time.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's not the one I supported, I didn't come out of it. I said, look, I'm not going to support. And it's okay, if you won't support, keep quiet. I said, okay, I'll keep quiet. I did not do anything. But in this one too, nobody came to me. I don't know. In fact, the last time I saw the candidate was when I sponsored him to run against Eita Ejegede. When he resigned as deputy governor to, what's his name? Late Akindelo. I was the one who sponsored him to run against Eitayo in the primaries. And the Eitayo won. And we supported the Eitayo. But let thy will be done. That's only one prayer. The shortest prayer I pray. Let thy will be done. I'm coming. The will was done that Akindelo was returned. Now, I hear that the guy is the candidate. I never see him. Nobody has ever come to me. So what do you want me to do? All you want me to do because I PDP, I begin to run. I won't do that.
What I'm saying is that what is in the, what a few people perhaps in your party at the state are saying is that perhaps because of your current position, you may be cheering for the other team.
What is the current position? Was that not the position when I supported Diri? Did not run under this current position I was? No, I'm coming. Was it not? I supported him under PDP.
Could it also be because you are sending different conflicting signals to your party members as to where you actually stand?
For this governorship election, I'm not supporting. It's not where I stand. You don't need to say I'm not supporting him.
Could it also be that they no longer see you as a major stakeholder?
Who is the major stakeholder of PDP? Mention the person. Dambi. Who is the major? Mention one. You may say governors. Yes. Who is the governor? You tell me now.
PDP state governor, like the governor of Bauchi State.
It was what?
The governor of Oyo State.
No, fine. Look. I can tell you something. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate. Leadership is a terrible thing. And I pity my friend Sheyi, who is there struggling to see that he gets a brother or brothers in the Southwest. He's doing all he can, but I don't know how it will work. Let me tell you, PDP has never had it this bad in terms of leadership, particularly from the chairman of the Governors Forum. And I knew it would be so.
That's Bala Mohammed.
Of course. Let me tell you, leadership is not by mouth, it's not talking. It's not by talking. It's by action. It's not tomorrow you go and blame INEC. How do you know how people are treacherous? When Tabua finished as the chairman of PDP Governors Forum, we have already done it north and south. But Bala and Co connived and went to Bauchi and took away the chairman of Governors Forum of PDP to the north. Of course, he knows if I was governor, it won't happen. He knows if I was governor, it won't happen. He succeeded in that because of what we call infantile ambition. To be a leader, you must have to make a lot of sacrifice. You must have the capacity to galvanize the people. You are not opposition party. You are not in the ruling party. People will see that you are serious of taking over power. It's not by mouth. It's not by going to television to talk. It's not by abusing people. It's by how you mobilize their colleagues. He's the chairman of Governors Forum. How has he mobilized his colleagues? By funding the party to make sure the party is effective and efficient to the National Working Committee. To see that they take over power from the ruling party in Ondo State.
Funding the party.
It is necessary.
There are no big spenders anymore.
I don't know what they call big spenders. All I'm saying, funding the party. You know what you call big spenders. How you calculate what they spend, I do not know.
But are they complaining that he's not funding the party?
No, I didn't say that, but what do you mean? Don't I know that they're not funding the party? Am I?
Your Excellency, a lot of people.
Listen, why you people allow Nigerians to get this information? It will help Nigerians. It will help the party people. Because, you see, when you thrive on social media, you will get the real thing going on. As far as I'm concerned, apart from what Sheyi is doing, and with his brother Osun State, Adeleke, I see no galvanization for PDP to win Ondo State. Yes, it's correct. Yes. You don't need to deceive people. Listen, you look at me. I'm the FCT minister. Not just minister for nothing. I'm a very strong one. And I know what to do.
To galvanize.
I know what to do. So it's not somebody can say, if you do so, you pay.
Is it too late to do that?
No, I cannot. Look, you see, I'm a realist. Anybody who knows me, I don't play this way. She is my friend. Very, very close friend. There's no way she will come to Abuja. He will not come to my house. I won't go to his place. We are very close. And he knows my position. And he knows it. Nothing can affect our relationship. No, I don't do that. Fintri is my friend. He did know. I said, look, as far as Bala thinks that he owns PDP, thinks that he can use PDP to do to his own sufficient, it won't work. What is the problem? Maybe that would have stayed to. What maybe he may have in mind to ask. You took what belongs to the South here. The chairman of Governor Forum PDP ought to come to the South. You took it. Because you think you are too smart.
In clear terms, you are losing because of ambition. Are you saying because
of
ambition?
Because of ambition. Or to one. Nobody, people should have ambition, but only because all the inordinate is rubbish. But why not build your party first? Make your party to be a strong party that you can sell to Nigerians. When you don't do that, then you will not be serious. It's not by just, like I said, not by going to television. The federal government is doing nothing. That's nothing to do for Nigerians to believe what you're talking about. Now, what's the problem? All you're interested is to remove the national chairman, acting national chairman. Why? He's not playing according to what you want. All these crises you see today, and that's what I tell Nigerians, that some politicians is terrible. Bala was one. I say Makinde, FCT, as acting national chairman. Bala was the person who said that acting national chairman should complete the tenure of IU for the last convention before we elect the chairman. It was Bala. When the last neck met, that became very, very cantankerous. It was also Bala who supported the national, supported people to go to court for interpretation of who, whether you can complete the tenure of IU, or he coming from the same throne. Suddenly, Banana felt that the acting national chairman was not dancing to his tune. Oh, he must go. Oh, the North Central must bring back. I would say, how it's not going to work. It won't work. The court has interpreted the judgment. It won't work. It will not work. It will not work. You see, this is that I can't stand people. And when I see people this way, you agree with people on something, you say it's politics, you change overnight, simply for your own selfish interest. No, I say it will not work. It will not work.
Honorable Minister, a lot of people have alluded to the fact that the PDP has been losing steam ever since you started having rifts with other high-ranking members of the party, and that led to the loss of PDP in places like Abuja, and now we are looking at Ondo coming up, and there are speculations that PDP might lose again in Ondo State. Do you think that perhaps there can be some sort of reconciliatory situation that might settle the rift in the PDP anytime soon?
I don't know the settlement. I won't lie to you. You shouldn't deal with people who are not. You shouldn't deal with people who are not sincere. Integrity is key in life. Look, a man who has integrity, you can deal with him. You can go to sleep. You take it to the bank. When people come to say it's politics, you agree with somebody here. Tomorrow morning he does a different thing. He said, it's politics. I mean, what kind of life is that? And you want me to say, look, let me tell you the problem. It is not as if PDP cannot put their ass together. But it's this personal ambition. This attitude that I must bring Wike down. And when you hear all their attempt is to bring Wike down, you make mistake. It is in bringing Wike down, you are not focused. Because Wike will not go down, which is true. With this Wike you are seeing won't go down.
But some of
rather, you are the one that will go down.
No,
yes. It's totally the simple truth. I will not go down. It's not in my place to go down. The point is, look, you've agreed on this. If they are reasonable people from the party, I was a governor, for Christ's sake. Anybody knows what happened in PDP. Even when we had the federal government interfering in PDP affairs then, under Modi Sharif, it was bad. I stood firm to say no, it would not happen. And it never happened. And we gave support to the party. The party was working. The party was working as opposition party. Today, nobody is funding the National Working Committee. It's not about calling somebody, come and take 10,000 naira. Is that not funding the party?
Concerning what you said about the governor of Bauchi State, some of the narrative out there is that you are the one, in fact, who wants the PDP, acting PDP chairman, to do your bidding.
To do what?
Because they say you want to frustrate the efforts of the party,
so
that the party will not be strong.
I have told you here. Did I not tell you here?
Then you have your way.
Nobody had any that view. It's you.
No,
it's you. Hold on. No. It's you. Let me tell you how you have the view. Can I tell you how you have the view? No, let me tell you. Can I tell you how you have the view?
How?
I watch channels a lot. It is people's view. Let me tell you. I have told you here that it was Bala's idea. In a meeting he called, Shema Kente was there, Fentry was there, National Chairman was there, National Secretary was there, Organizing Secretary was there, that Damagu would have to complete the tenure of Ayu. Damagu was one of those who fought me. Bature was one of those who fought me.
Then, not now.
No, what do I have now? The point I'm making, the meeting was called by Bala. That Damagu should continue to complete the tenure of Ayu. And when the North Central came, that for chairmanship, who said no? It was Bala who said no. It was even Bala who supported the idea of going to court for interpretation of the constitution of PDP. I'm telling you this here. Let Baba come out to say, no, I never, let me be patient. Let Baba come out and tell Nigerians, to tell PDP, that he never one day was in the meeting where it was agreed that Damagu should complete the tenure of Ayu. Now what has happened? Now, Damagu is not playing to his own side. Therefore, Damagu must go. And we now say, no, now. He won't go. How can he go? Is it not what you agreed? No. So it's not about dancing to me. It's about agreeing on what we agreed. And I said, integrity is key in politics.
You haven't said how we are doing because
no. The point I'm saying, how you are.
Secretary.
Yes. Who's that?
They had the meeting.
Who's that? Who's that?
The the current national spokesperson of the party.
Who is that?
Then
one guy from Kogi. Okay. Can I tell you about those people? Yeah. Can I tell you about no? Who took them?
Debo has spoken against you.
No.
Ugochine has said you.
Oh, please, now. Can you respect us? When we are talking about fresh animals, we don't talk about crab. When we are talking about fresh animals, we don't talk about crab. There are people who have not condescended so low to discuss because we are talking about the media chats. For Christ's sake, can you bring me an Ugochine? I mean, how can you do that? It's unfair. It's unfair. But let me even tell you, for record for people to know, what's the problem? When you talk about now, you just ordinarily shouldn't do that. I'm too far. Who gave Ugochine a ticket to run under PDP? How did he get the ticket? Who sponsored his election? What's the problem? He had a problem with the Hope Uzodinma. Therefore, I should quarrel with Hope Uzodinma. What kind of rubbish is this? I won't do that. Now, calm down. Nigerians must know the truth. Calm down. Don't block us. I know where you are coming from. News center. I know where you are coming from. Now, the point is that you said Debo. Which of the Debo? The Yoruba boy?
Spokesperson.
Is he Yoruba boy? The one from Osun? Or the former national public secretary from Kogi?
Yeah.
So I want you to.
There's only one current spokesperson.
Okay, you are talking about the corporate. So he said I did what?
He said that you're part of those who don't want certain things to go
like what?
The way that the leadership of the party wanted.
Like what?
That you are there to achieve the opposition agenda.
The
so that the
opposition agenda
move forward.
How did he become national police secretary? Who is he? Look, let me tell you, there are people I shouldn't talk about. Who is he? We are talking about that PDP. How can he say so? So the point I'm making is not correct. It's not correct. I've told you the genesis here. What happened? Bala went and took him and the legal advisor to pay loyalty to him against the entire National Working Committee. How do you do that? A party, opposition party, you are trying to divide your National Working Committee. How do you survive it? No, tell me. Now, at my level, I came out in this country and I said I was not going to support your presidency because you are not fair. There was no justice. Equity, after PDP was concerned, I did.
Whose presidency?
I mean, Atiku, yes.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hide it. I'm not like them. I come out in the daytime, I say different thing. In the night, you say different thing. No. Nigerians know me. I say something I will do, and I will do. What I will not do, I will not do. I came back, I said I was not going to support this. And I have no regret about it. And I've said severally. 2, the president knows. I never spoke to the president any day. I said, look, I will go to APC. I never told anybody that. And nobody should think that I'm afraid if I want to join APC too, I cannot join APC. Who is that person that I'll be afraid of? Who? You see, who is that person in PDP? Or who is that? I mean, you see, people should try to see the truth in all we are doing, when all we are saying. You see, some of us, Bala was in APP, MPP, when he was senator. That's why he became minister. From opposition party, he became senator. I think he was senator under APP, and then became a minister under PDP. As minister of FCT 2015, they didn't allow PDP to campaign in Bauchi. Are you not aware? Yes. They chased us out. Minister of FCT. My president is going to campaign. They chased me out in my state. Kai. How? How? I don't understand this thing people are talking about. How do I, Minister of FCT, president of my party, going to campaign in my state, they will stone you? I better resign that day. I will leave.
Minister.
Yes.
Nigerians need PDP to become a viral opposition party. It is clear that it is factionalized. If the other faction where Bala belongs were to approach you and say, let's shoot ourselves and come together to oppose the APC, what will it take for you to agree?
Bala is on his own. There's no faction of PDP. Bala cannot. He does not have what it takes to factionalize PDP. PDP cannot be factionalized. But, however, a man who does not have the credential to lead can lead. We were governors now. We are no governors here. The way it is now, look at the APC. See how what their governors are galvanizing. Moving to, look at what they did in Edo. See what they are doing now in Ondo. When I was governor, I wasn't the chairman of Governors Forum. At that time, you saw a federal government coming out to say, this is our interest. Yeah, you don't have that. You don't see this government coming out to show the power. Look, I went to Edo. IG declared me I must leave Edo. Are you not aware as a governor? Are you not aware? Or you are pretending now? No, but you saw it. That was when we had Governors Forum. We said, no way. It will never happen here. We stood firm. And it never happened. That's what Paseke won. That's how they won. Okay, let it happen now. He's the chairman. Governance and colleagues. Leadership.
Speaking of leadership, sir, your party's presidential candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar.
No, there are no presidential candidate there. Former.
Your party's former presidential
I say so.
the 2023 presidential candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, he's been in the news lately criticizing the policies of this current administration, President Bola Tinubu's administration. And he is even suggesting that, his own economic blueprint, if implemented, would have made Nigeria now a better place.
Excuse me.
My yes. No, I'm not going to my question.
Yes. He presented it to Nigerians.
No, but what he is now saying is
yes.
He's presenting himself as a better alternative. Ahead of 2027.
I have no problem. Let me ask you one question. Did you not present this to Nigerians? Did Nigerians choose him? No.
But there will be another chance.
It doesn't matter. You are lobbying for that, the chance won't be there. Which is your party? At what age?
People will reject his candidate.
How can we use one man for how many years? How can you be talking like this? Now let me also tell you how you know how people look at in America. It's not correct. I'm sure of you were opposed to Trump. I'm sure. Oh, he's this. He's a racist. He's this. He's that. I agree. What did the Americans do? What did they do? We are here some crying, burdening ourselves. Americans are thinking of something else, different, for their own country, for the good of their own country. Made a decision. You have presented your blueprint in 2023. Nigerians had you clear. Say, we thank you for this your blueprint. It will not work. We will not support you. What do you expect him to say? Not to still continue to criticize the government. Criticism does not mean that opposition is serious. If people criticize for criticizing sake, not that you are working for it. Trump was not in government. He wants to come back to government. They went down to work with the Republicans. Listen, we want to take over government. What do? We have to be serious. There are some barriers that we have to unite and make sure we take over government. And look at the result today. But your work cannot just be ordinarily, you want to sideline this person, or this person's tone is too much, we'll deal with this. It will not work. Rather, it will cause more crisis for you.
I want to ask you about your own. What are you proposing for your party? You can't just sit in a corner. You can see that the party is not functioning optimally. As a leader in the party.
But my proposal is unity of the party. Then when you get unity, listen now. I have told you here what you should do. And I've told you to do the right thing. I have told you here, we all agreed to unite the party. Let these people complete the tenure and go for convention October, November next year to elect the new people that palette the affairs of the party going towards 2026, 2027.
If you start with
I'm correct. Now, if you're a peaceful person, all you say, yes, so this makes sense too. What are we fighting? From now to October next year, that will scatter our party. We're going to the first rally round. Okay, let's work together and do the convention by October, November. Produce the school that will champion our party for the next election. Rather, you're anticipating your energy on who will within this 1 year stay and begin to. I've never seen people like that. How does it work? That's why I say, if you remove selfish interest and say, look, for the interest of this party, these people are already here. Convention is October, November. This tenure will end December next year. So why can't we? It's okay. Because we are opposition party. We want to build ourselves. Whether you are disabling, no, I won't agree. Let's divide the place. Let's divide the place. Because he's talking to Wike. Huh.
Don't you think if you show leadership by uniting the PDP in Rivers State, that will send signals to
PDP is united in Rivers, That's why they have
You
a.
are straight with a PDP governor that is in the state.
It's not every governor. Some people have been governor and lost election. For Christ's sake. For Christ's sake. People have heard their world congresses to look out to state congress. History. If you want me to tell you all the moves that the governor has made, look. I don't. I just don't want to look. You know the good thing. Since 1999, I've been here from chairman of council, 1999, down to be chief of staff, down to minister of state, down to be governor, and then came back to minister of FCT. My brother, what experience do you want in party politics that I do not? Look, I know these politicians. I know what they're capable of doing. And when you don't give them the opportunity, I know what they go. Let me tell you one thing, which may not be too comfortable, and that has to do with the role of politicians in bringing down the judiciary. I'll tell you something today that you'll be shocked. When Jagede was his governorship then, yes, anytime Jagede, the matter was at the Federal High Court. We had a faction, Burji Kashamu of late memory, and our team. Did you know what I'm saying? Now, Burji and Bori Sharif were working together, and we were working with Makrafidem. Now, the matter was for the High Court. I want to just give you an example. And I can tell you, I had a respect for the judge handling the matter. I don't want to mention them, but you know why I had the respect. There was nothing as politicians did not do to make sure that matter did not go on. Nothing.
That you did not.
Not me. I didn't say me.
No.
So don't quote me. I didn't say me. Because you were always here, me. It's not me. What I'm saying, politicians. We know what happened. In every day, the judge will sit. He said, all the 20 applications you bring, I will hear it. Today, I will hear all of this matter must go on. My brother, what am I talking about? There are people who know the antics of politicians. Do you understand me? Who will not fall to those tricks. Now, you know politicians, all of us. And that's why the judiciary should be careful and show leadership. When you see a politician going on national television and calling your judgment or judge a thief or judgment is fraudulent, you must stand up and say, no, I won't take this. I will not. This is an affront to judiciary. If you don't prove this, I will send you to jail. When you give politicians the opportunity to begin to embarrass the judiciary, like we asked the first question here. No, they asked the first question when we started. You talk about building justice quarters. That becomes that you are buying judges or justices. It's an insult. It's an embarrassment. Leadership. I won't take it. You were here, people are saying, President, change your cabinet. Corruption. Mr. President said, I agree with you. Can I have evidence? Can I have evidence? It's, you see, today, people have been crucified through social media for not committing any offense. People today use labor to cause crisis. Labor will venture into what they're not supposed to venture. Labor tells you to the judgment of court is against labor's interest, as if judgment must be in your own interest. I don't know whether you understand the point I'm making. If a judgment is against labor, and then labor court, for example, in a democracy, constitutional democracy, it's not for you to follow the rule related to it. I will go and appeal.
That's the case against allocation of local
I
government.
did not say. What I'm trying to say is that that's what you're supposed in a true democracy, constitutional democracy. A judgment has been given. How bad it is. Go to appeal. Appeal there. Go to Supreme Court. That's why we have appellate courts. And that way, there is sanity. We are trying to blackmail judges and justices. To say, look, to make them now begin to give their judgments based on social media. It's not fair.
So if you could speak a little further on that narrative that
Yeah.
because I read the press release as well, and it has to do with that Federal High Court judgment stopping release of allocation to rivers.
Okay.
But some of the narrative out there is that, I mean, when people say judgment must not just be done but must be seen to have been done,
Yes.
some of the people who see it say, but wait a minute, if this judgment stands like this, we're going to strangulate
Okay.
an arm of
Okay.
the government.
I like that. I like that. I like that. You see the angle you came. Very good. They want to strangulate. Now, the court said, Haba, we're a constitutional democracy. You want us to sit here for you to use 3-4 people to pass budget for you in a constitutional democracy of 32 seats? The court said, listen, even when this matter was before us, and the court gave judgment, no, you can't do this. We said, don't do this. He went ahead. With 3-4 people, there were 4. One had reduced. Now it's 3. Tomorrow it can be 2. The next day can be 1. You want to set a precedent. I have no problem about it. And the court said, you don't do it. You went on appeal to the Court of Appeal. You went on appeal to Court of Appeal. The Court of Appeal affirmed the judgment of the Federal High Court. So look, this is a joke taken too far. How can you continue with this in a democracy in Nigeria? Forget about how anybody will play sentiment. Law does not know emotion. Law does not know sentiment about it. What are the facts? What is the law? It may not favor you. It may not favor me. But let the law be what is applied. And let us remove this sentiment, oh, you know, it will do this. So what you are happy is that 3 people should continue to pass budget of a state. In that case, we are very comfortable. No, tell me. Anybody bring it, say, look, even on moral grounds, Mr. President appeal to you, you agreed. Go and resend their budget. He said, no, you won't do that. Which you agreed. Okay, you won't do Mr. President, no problem. Now, court gave judgment. Court of Appeal affirmed the judgment. Now, the assembly went to court to say, listen, by the provisions of the Constitution, you cannot continue to draw from the consolidated revenue when you have no appropriation. Therefore, until you present your budget, you can't continue to spend money. And then you are bringing sentiment, or you know, people will suffer. Who is suffering? The people. Is it the man that refusing to send his appropriation to the assembly, or the assembly who is saying, look, let the right thing be done. We are here representing the people to appropriate for you to expend. And then you are turning it the right way because you go and give money to civil society. You go and give money to somebody who says a labor somewhere. will not agree. It's anti-labor. You think only you can pull down the country. You think only you can pull down the state. Nobody has that capacity. No, you are wrong. Certainly wrong.
Well, Your Excellency, talking about the legality of some of the actions taken by the Rivers State Governor, we saw in the just concluded local government polls where a certain type of theatrics was played out. How would you react to that? And
I will not go into that. It's subjudice. You see, we are being careful. And that's why one good thing must give to our team. We are good in assembling the best court lawyers, not channels, arise lawyers. Not that. No, you cannot take exception. No, with due respect. No. When I mean that, no, with all due respect, we know the lawyers you bring. Who be? No, excuse me. No. We know. Who are always been on channel to pontificate law. Law, excuse me. Look, law is in court. Go and advocate it there. Go and speak it there. Don't you leave the listen. We know your modus operandi. We know what people will do, but we're not bothered about it. The point is that what you can give to us, we assemble the best of the best. We do. And I have no regret apologies to anybody.
But
if we have the matter, so let me tell you what I said, the matter is subjudice. The Federal High Court has given judgment. The matter is on appeal. Whatever that happened, I will not comment. Yes, because I don't want to say anything. Okay, let them struggle it out, argue it out in the court.
For the political side of it.
What's the political side?
The political side of it still leaves the ball in your court. Which is that as the leader, you want to take.
You are calling me leader now? But you said I cannot be leader, but as the governor, how can you call me leader?
You want to take the initiative.
Yes.
To ensure that the crisis in Rivers State.
What is the crisis? Can I tell you what is the crisis?
This case that we're just talking about, is it not a potential crisis?
What's the crisis?
The state doesn't draw money from.
No. See, don't jump. Don't jump. Why do you want to travel illegality? No, let us not talk about drawing money. Why don't you ask yourself, why must you be spending money without appropriation by law?
Yeah. But there's a political genesis to all of
it. Doesn't matter.
Tackle it from there and solve the problem.
It doesn't matter whether there is or not. It is you now who is saddled with responsibility, who is sitting there as the governor to say, listen, why would I allow my state to go into this tumble? For what sake?
Has it reached out to you?
It's not about me. You people always personalize this thing. There's no law that said I must work with you politically in my life. There's no law that says so. It's a matter of.
Even if you were the one that.
It's a matter of. Look, let me tell you.
It's emergency.
Do you know? Do you know that when I was governor? Do you know the fight I saw? I was fighting. You know, your friend was there then. You know the fight I fought, but it never did. I was still moving on. Because for me, I owe the state a lot.
Yes,
and what was it?
Excellence.
So let nobody begin to say, don't put the card this way. Say, look, can you continue to spend the money? Are you encouraging this impunity going on in the country?
That's not what
as Nigerians, only are saying that, forget about Wike, don't talk about Wike again.
All of this is a political problem.
We need to still ask you, Your Excellency. We spoke about the challenge at the national and PDP. Well, now we've gone to the local. There's still a challenge. You must at least try to settle one.
No, I think There's no problem in PDP in Rivers.
But it's quite.
You are talking about what is the evidence? Listen now. Listen. No, first of all, the
governor is trying to take away your powers at the
grassroots. It does not allow the governor to take. It allows on the people. Who gives you power at the grassroots? It's not you. It's the people. The people say, I will follow you. I will follow you. You don't give power to yourself at the grassroots. The people will give you power.
But there are some who say with the recent local government elections, you have lost your.
Oh, what is that? Who did the election? Because which state that you see? Is that, first of all, did we pick from? Did we collect from? Did you just campaign to run election? How would I imagine myself going to go and talk about local government election? Is there any state that any party has won? So what are we talking about? These people should, what we are saying, follow due process. Let me tell you something. If I'm a governor, and follow due process of law. People talk about Supreme Court said there must be election. Lies. What Supreme Court said, you must have elected local government, democratically elected. Supreme Court didn't say you must not follow due process in conducting an election. For Christ's sake. I mean, people just come, twist everything. Supreme Court didn't say, go tomorrow now. Go and conduct local government. Supreme Court didn't say that.
But Your Excellency, are you alluding to the fact that there is or isn't a crisis, local government crisis in your state that has to do with it?
With me? Yes. How? I'm FCT here. Now, you are the one who said here. I've been moved around here, commissioning, flagging off. If I have a problem, why can I concentrate here? Talk about flagging up, commissioning, flagging off, commissioning, yet I have a problem. You will go and settle that problem. I do not. You that has problem should know how to solve your problem. For me here, look, when I came here, some people said I can't stay. It's my problem. I have to make sure to say I will stay. How will I stay? I will change the narrative. You have said we have changed the narrative. Those who say I will stay have said that no, you have to stay. So if you have a problem, you know how to solve your problem.
The APC in Rivers State are there. They'll be holding their congress, I think, by next week. And there's this allegation again in Rivers State that Minister Nyesom Wike is at it again because they say that you're beginning to meddle in the affairs of the APC. Of course, you already have the structure of the PDP. That you are also making moves to control the structure of the APC in your state ahead of the state congress.
Assuming not considering. Assuming not considering. That what I said is correct. Am I not a politician? Did I tell you I'm a preacher? So did I tell you? No, I said assuming not considering. I mean, you don't. Is that the issue? I have friends. I will continue to maintain my relationship. The man for your APC does not make you not to be close to me at the appropriate time. That's okay. Come out. We'll come out. But I think the number of enmity is caused by you people. Because when you say PDP and APC person working together, that it's like they have agreed on something. All you want, then they have a problem. That you belong to APC and then belong to PDP, you must not relate. There must be quarrel. That's the only way you are happy that yes, that politics is being played. But when you are talking to each other, discussing, going to a side is coming to your house, I don't think that things are good. It's not right.
Can you clarify this for us? I mean, we're going to be winding down soon.
Yeah.
Is it true that at the time the president intervened, and the reason why Justice Omotosho's case went the way it went was because the Rivers State governor's legal team withdrew their case, but your legal team did not withdraw their case, and that's why they had said that there was no.
How would they? Okay, you see, like I said, the matter is in the court of appeal to Supreme Court. But you see, okay, look, who went to court? We went to court. So who will withdraw case? We went to court. You are a defender. How do you withdraw your case?
They said because the president said everybody.
No, listen to what we are saying now. The point I'm making, I went to court.
Yeah.
Is it the defendant that withdraws the case? It's not the plaintiff. So how did they withdraw their case? We ought to say we have withdrawn our case. They thought they are too smart. We withdrew. Listen, the president said this. Withdraw the impeachment notice. The next day, the assembly would do the impeachment notice. What they did was now go and instigate some people to say, let them go to court. It's not we that went to court. Federal High Court in Abuja, Port Harcourt, so many cases, more than 29. Then what is about it? What are the matter? He said, we are not the ones who went to court there. Whom are you playing that game with? Who laughed? So when they said they would do their matter The form of is not correct. Rather, what do you do? They will do their processes. When the matter, how can you say that you will do your processes, not challenge it?
Yes, Excellency.
I'm going to go. So, the issue of withdrawal matter does not arise at all.
Your Excellency, we have come to the end of the session for today. Anything we should say? Just 30 seconds?
No, just to let you know that you don't lose hope. As far as the FCT is concerned, don't lose hope on Mr. President. We're there.
And there's more to come.
There's more to come from next year. You watch what is going to happen in Abuja. I mean, it's not about bragging. It's about reality. I'm sure some of you may want to be the comparer for the second year anniversary in Abuja to see what we'll be able to do. Abuja will be a different place. I know in 2026 will be 50 years. Abuja will be a jubilee year 2026. So we really want to show that yes, indeed, by the grace of God, Abuja has come to stay, and so this is what the city is supposed to be. And all we are doing has nothing to do against anybody. We must take decisions and implement every decision because it doesn't matter who. Just have patience, believe in us, and we are going to deliver.